All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This will be your reading for March 27th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. Okay, please remember that all of my readings, wherever you see them, as a viral, short, a TikTok, a YouTube video, um, a YouTube short, however you see it, all of my videos are for entertainment. And you can also use them as educational, right? So we always have to keep reminding people of that. Always use your own insight, wisdom, intuition to gain more clarity and for direction. If you need any medical advice, always reach out to your medical provider. We have emergency rooms, we have a lot of 1-800 numbers, um, and a lot of also community groups that you can turn to. Okay. Um, I just did this as an energy check-in video. It is a lot of stuff that is going on right now, like per se, like I've been telling you, based off of the Rahu and Ketu that hasn't moved in 20 years, right? So things that has been going on for at least 20 years or more are going to continue to be unveiled, to be released. I keep telling y'all that, right? Um, People say, well, it's just people's time that this is up, and yeah, it's because of Rahu and Ketu. It has those two planets has a lot of bearings on what will be released and unveiled in the time and period that it's supposed to. Remember that Rahu is karma, right? K2 is your spirituality, is finding and understanding your purpose. And if you're not doing your purpose, your true purpose, but you want to do other things that may afflict, hurt, or extremely harm somebody else, hey, Miss Linda, uh, Rahu will take care of that, such as your karma. Mm. Now, K2 is also your past life. So a lot of things that whether you believe in past life or not, so that's why it's very important in this lifetime. It's kind of like you get a reset to redo, um, as understanding your purpose of what you failed to be or do in your last time. And if you do the same or if you do worser, then that is kind of like how K2 is the opposition or the opposite of Rahu, which is your karma from before will be bestowed upon you. And also in this realm, your karma can be worser. So that's why I say it's very important for us to go within and try and understand what is our calling, right? What are we supposed to be doing? That's a question every human always have. What am I supposed to be doing? Now, your purpose is supposed to be linked to a higher vibration and frequency, a higher source, um, a higher purpose for humanity, for the better. But a lot of people choose to get or turn corrupt, and they tend to ignore using their purpose for a higher or better cause or good for other people and do the opposite. Let's go ahead and get started. I hope everybody's is still kind of understanding the energy and the working of this eclipse. What did I tell you? That these eclipses, we just had one Sunday, Monday, depending on where you're at in the world. And then we have solar, April the 8th, right? So the eclipse is going to eclipse people out of their positions. Um, and eclipse things away. Remember, I told y'all in videos before, whatever's going on in social media right now that everybody is talking about. If you watch and deal with my channel, you should not even be surprised because Vesta already told you that people will be unveiled and people will encounter some losses. What did I say? From houses to cars to jobs, careers to relationships. I said that already. And it don't matter what status you are. Yeah, Miss Linda. Miss Linda. Ooh, Miss Linda on point tonight. She said it is kicking AXX. Mm-hmm. I, look, I don't know. I may do a video on that. I may not, of this alleged particular person. But we all know, especially the OGs, everything you do always will come to the light. You know, we try and help our loved ones, our family, our friends as much as we can. And due to other people who wrong our family, our friends, our loved ones, uh, karma will always be bestowed, you know. So that's why it's very important for us to do our own healing, um, and not want a sense of revenge or hatefulness or bitterness, um, because karma will always come through. Okay, so what is this? Speaking of North Node, well, South Node, here it go. Hmm. Yeah, some people, a lot more people than other right now, are having a lot of anxiety and going through a lot of trouble. You know, um, what is this? Remember, reconsider, and now is not the time to. Then we got 11th house of Aquarius. Um, Now it is still some things going on in Aquarius. Nothing really going on in Leo right now, which is the opposition of Aquarius, 1 and 7. So, okay. Venus is moving to Pisces on March the 31st. That's in a couple of days. And that's going to be coming from Aquarius. So we have Venus, Mars, Saturn in Aquarius right now. But Venus is about to leave and go to Pisces on March 31st. So for the people who want to know about relationships, don't necessarily have to be love. You still having, or one of you is still having some anxiety and trouble about a relationship. Somebody wanting to be in a relationship with you, a relationship you're already in, a person that you're dating. It also could be a family member. It could be a platonic friend. It could be your relationship with your job or where you work or with coworkers in general, whether you get along with them or not, just the environment, the energy that you have to deal with when you go into work. So, um, but it's still of a lot of anxiety. But with Venus being in Aquarius, um, she would be at ease and have no problem. But see, the problem comes from Mars being there. Venus cannot be her loving, gentle, caring, cooperative energy with Mars being a bully, you know? So that's where the trouble and anxiety come from. Well, I'm showing you K2, but I'm talking about Venus being in 11th house of Aquarius, Venus wanting to, what did I just got through talking about was humanity before the card even came out, right? Humanity, hopes, wishes, doing it for the future, um, a sense of freedom, people who you associate with or need to associate with, circle of friends, right? But like I said, it can be some anxiety. Somebody here is remembering the issue, the trouble at hand. They also can be, it's either you or the other person. Somebody here is remembering maybe the issue at hand. Um, and is reconsidering, to make amends, because Venus is want to be a sharing, caring, nurturing. I want to fix this. I want the love bestowed back between me and you, or developed if this is a new person that you're dating, or they're scared to take it to the next level, right? Because they're remembering things from, okay, they're remembering things as their past. K2. Remember, I just said about what K2 is, which is finding one's purpose, a sense of understanding, um, which is not everything is about job and career. It's about the humanitism, the humanitarian in oneself, how you treat other people, how you supposed to love other people, right? Your circle of friends, and as humanity. I'm going to put these back, but we went over it because I didn't really want two at a time, but long as I explained it, um, they're not going to get on me like I didn't take the cards. All right. Now, I can't control what the reading comes out. Everybody don't want love and relationship. I understand that. Whatever the reading says, if it talks about job, career, and giving you um, educational experience advice to go along with your own intuition and insight, okay? But we'll see. It also can be talking about this American rapper producer that's being allegedly accused of this and that. I'm not here to defend or afflict any harmful or incriminating information on anybody. I just read the cards. But I would see that person as a Libra in Vedic. Okay, that person's birthday would be November the 4th, 1969. In Western astrology, that person would be a Scorpio, but in my Vedic, they would be a Libra. All right, look at there. North Node came out. I can't make this up. What did I just get through talking about Mars? Y'all be sleeping on me. Y'all think I'm slow. Y'all know that's my favorite saying, so just go with it. You know, talking about Mars. There he go. Right, confronting, taking action, a bully, right? Like I said, forcing oneself or putting force upon another person, confronting a issue, and then, wow, look up under here. Aquarius. Now, y'all seen me shuffle and put the deck down, but I already gave you, and then what did I see up under here? Libra. Mm-hmm. Okay. Everything I already said is lined up in the deck. Thank you, Miss Linda. Okay. So do not worry. Now is the time. So, like I said, North Node being karma, the people who are still having trouble and anxiety and is remembering past hurts, being harmed, being bullied, etc. Right? Everything is coming back up to the surface because of the Rahu and Ketu that has moved over 20 years. Now, the last time Rahu and Ketu moved was about September the 12th, I'll just say, 2001, right? It first moved the end of last year into Virgo and into Pisces, and it will be there until May 29th, 2025. So, what the North Node is saying here, for as a reflection of karma, have faith that the anxiety and troubles that you have had by somebody or for issues in your life or pertaining to your life or your journey and from people, how you have tried to be such a humanitarian. um, you tried to keep your circle of friends, you tried to stay around and be around your family, everything that you was doing far as your spiritual side, your purpose, your calling as of K2. The people who was like in an opposition of you, wanting to be the bully, wanting to confront you and act like a warrior, like they always wanted to, take action in a sense against you and not bond with you as 11th house of Aquarius, such as humanitarian, friendship, keeping things positive, etc., right? It's telling you, do not worry. Now is the time that karma will be bestowed. Now, humans do like to take karma into their own hands, but there will be success and benefit from. So, in other words, things that you have previously went through before, um, in the past, excuse me, in the past 20 years, it can be a certain lifestyle, it can be financial issues, it can be in the wrong type of job or a career, or keeping yourself in a certain job and or career. Your benefit from doing your purpose is about to change. Okay. Now, a lot of people that are, uh, I can say at least 40 and up, this is going to be at least your first or second Rahu K2 movement. And I always ask people to look back in their past 20 years ago and see and remember, yeah, remember, that was on the K2. To remember, what were you doing around that time? Where were you working? What type of money were you making? What was your mind frame? How were you thinking? What was your religion or spirituality like? How was your humanitarian? How was your circle of friends? Who were you running around with? What were you doing? That has a big impact here on the next action or forward movement that you're going to be um, having. Okay. All right. I really want to try and keep it light and simple as much as I can because it's already a lot going on. Um, all right. So we got the vision and the quest. Yeah. A new quest that you will be going on, right? K2, purpose, understanding your purpose, and Rahu. Now is the time for you to benefit from a new vision and to partake on this new vision and start on this quest. It's time for you to take action, to kind of force yourself to possibly have a new vision. Um, Remember, like I said, Mars is in Aquarius. So, what is your hopes, wishes, and dreams right now? Are you kind of forcing yourself to do something about it, to gain or do something about it to get some type of benefit off of it? Such as, let's use an example, entrepreneurship. So, are you taking steps to start entrepreneurship? Because you will be getting or having the benefit and some success from starting this new vision and quest from it. Okay. Confronting yourself and putting action into it as a sense of energized. Now, this also can be saying for some of you, some of you may be an Aquarius as a rising or a sun, a moon, and also some of you may be Pisces, right? And again, in Vedic sidereal, if you're a Pisces, your birthday was from March the 14th through April the 14th. Okay, that's Vedic sidereal birthday time or solar return time in Vedic to be a Pisces. So that also entails that if you are a Pisces, this is your energy right now. And this is why you're feeling very energetic. You're wanting to confront, and you're moving around. You want to be here, there, doing everything right. And you're wanting to be in a more successful mind frame, because the sun is highlighting your solar return time, right? And again, remember, vision was up under here, the Aquarius. Mars being in Aquarius, you're looking different, you're wanting to feel different, you're wanting and feeling very to be energized, you're feeling energized, um, wanting also to be around groups of family, friends, also can be making new sets of friends. And like I said, the discovery. So if you have the desert as a vision quest, it's the discoveries that is your purpose to discover them as a quest. Remember, quest is like a journey, right? It's like forward movement, and it's telling you now is the time to take action. Then we have blessings on top. Let's keep going. Now, this also with the vision quest can be figuring out a new plan. Somebody here is trying to figure out a new way, a new plan to stay successful, to continue to get their benefits from groups of friends, um, to be or keep their self in a circle of friends, right? Still being able to move about with the Mars energy. But remember, Mars is like a warrior. So somebody here can be really now turning or needs to turn into a sense of a warrior, a fighter, to keep their success and benefits. And now is the time to actually do this if this person wants to kind of like survive a situation that can be that's going on or will be going on in your life. Now, anytime that you're walking or doing your quest, right, living your life, walking and participating in your journey, you have to be a warrior. You have to be a warrior to be able to fight for your journey. You have to fight for success. And this doesn't mean like you need to be a celebrity or anything like that. I mean, just fighting for yourself to be the best person that you can be, Aquarius energy. To be successful for your family, how you're seen in your job, if that matters to some of you, is different for everybody. How people see you, that's important to some people. Um, Also to be noticed, especially if you're like a humanitarian that likes to help people. You want to fight for that. That can be for some of you your purpose, that you understand as your calling and purpose is to help people. So some of you, maybe you've been thinking about a nonprofit, starting a nonprofit organization to feed the homeless, to feed orphanages or kids, you know, to help deliver clothing, water, food supplies for people who are devastated by natural disasters. All of that is humanitarianism, right? And you can have a new vision, or this is going to be something that you start as a quest or be on your quest. So some of you, somebody may be coming onto your path, that may need your help. But if they're not fighting for their self, it's hard for you to understand or want to fight for them. So this can be something that the other person needs to understand. Illumination, Illuminati, illumination, which is the sun. Mm, can't make this up. Okay, believe in the power of grace. When you least expect it, a new door will open, and the light of grace will illuminate your next step. So somebody here is getting word or waiting on word from top level associates to guide them or send them on their next mission and or quest, or give them the directions of where they're supposed to go or be led to. And somebody here is trying to keep the faith that the way will be shown to them. The illumination is also like the sun. All right. I'm really not trying to go into another reading, but I'm trying to do it at the same time. Okay, so we have, y'all know that this is my Mercury retrograde, one of the cards with winter solstice. I believe that we are in spring equinox. We should be, or just had the start of spring equinox. But this is April the 1st. Is it going to be a time of reflection, a sense of shutdown? Somebody here also that was in the limelight, illumination, um, a sense of success, stardomship, celebrity status, somebody that was a very illuminated, seen very large as. Also can be a manager, a CEO, a boss. This can be something again as your new quest to make yourself, as starting something like entrepreneurship. Somebody here also can be getting a yes if you're going to be applying for some type of job or application or something like that. But remember, with April the 1st, 2nd being the start of Mercury retrograde, the first planet to go retrograde for 2024, it's going to be a little bit of delay. Even if this is about you being around your friends or going back towards your friend, communication back with somebody that you like or love, or even family. Somebody here, like I said, is doing reflection. So that can be time that you're taking to yourself to reflect back, to remember. Um, and I don't feel that you're going to be worried about really how the end or the purpose of this quest is going to turn out. I just feel that somebody here is still reflecting. Can also be on, again, whatever happened between you and this person in the past. If this is somebody new, they're reflecting on how it can be that you make them happy and how they can um, be the warrior or take action, right? To confront this in their self, to be on this journey with you. In other words, to be in your life, to start up a relationship. Um, for some of you to get back in contact with you. So they're still reflecting. You're also still reflecting. Up, see there? The cave. Somebody finna go in. Somebody here is in a deep, dark space of reflection, thoughts, and a bad mindset. Somebody here is ducked off, hiding, or will be. Mm, you see that? Somebody's finna go underground here. Somebody is being told or will be being told that they're going to have to go underground. They're going to have to go missing for a certain amount of time before they get a yes to um, to be able to resurface. They're going to have a choice to either illumination, come out, speak their truth and face what they need to face, or make another choice to duck off, go in hiding, hide from you, hide from the situation, or be an illumination and be the energy of Mars, and to confront this and speak their piece and actually say yes. Somebody here, this is like the energy of somebody being like a coward. Can be a coward in love, can be a coward where that the Mars energy is never a cowardness, right? A person with Mars energy is going to step up illumination, wants to be seen, wants to fight for it. And then you have the energy of the cave. Somebody going and hiding, don't want to be seen by others, um, staying in a sense of reflection, also may not have no choice but to hide out or be hid. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so we got a choice. What is the choice? For every action, there's a reaction, so choose wisely. What did I talk about? About compaction and belief. So that sense of reflection right now is somebody is needing or need to make or will make a choice. Now it can be after the Mercury retrograde, where that you or this person will be uh, kind of like separated from you, or you may be the one to separate from friends, family, a person that you're dating, a person, or whatever situation that you're having to reflect on, or soon make a choice. You may be the one that needs time to think, to heal, to make a choice. What makes you happy? So it can be you that will, kind of separate yourself from the world, in other words. To replan, rethink, recalculate, re-strategize. Remember, all of that is Mercury retrograde energy. Now, this is not a Mercury retrograde reading, but it's, we're already in that energy, right? Because this happens like 7 days before, as pre and post, and 7 days after. So, Mercury retrograde will be April the 1st through the 24th. Somebody here also can be hiding something or needs to hide something. Can be in uh can be seen like in, hiding themselves. Somebody here can be traveling or will be traveling in some type of remote area. Can be sunny. So it can be like some type of island is given off to me, still by the water, but also can be like a bunker in some type of way. A bunker probably built into a cave and or mountains. Also can be going to certain type of mountain area to hide. Um, Also can be a dense set of woods, or where the Illuminati or illumination can take place for this person. Somewhere where only certain people know about this remote type of location. Also can be in the desert area, maybe Arizona, um, some parts of California, um, Phoenix, um, Nevada, Los Angeles, um, Las Vegas. Some parts of the back end of Las Vegas is very mountainous or desert, right? Somebody here is going toward as a new setup and or moving or having to hide or hide out. And they're trying to make this choice right now of where they need to go. But whatever you or this person choose, They better choose wisely. Because with illumination here, a person can be seen, caught, or developed. Um, because the sun always is very bright, right? It's always seen. Um, you can't hide the sun. So somebody can be in a very open place, um, but think they're hid, but they're not. Like not covered up or not covered enough. I feel that. Look at there. You see that? I feel that this other person reading is trying to come in, but I really didn't want to do a reading on allegedly Puff Daddy or whatever, but I see it coming through. So why? Again, somebody just had a tower moment. hmm Yep. Which is somebody's life and or home has been taken down and or destructed. Also can be somebody's business, job, career, and success has been tarnished, burnt down, destroyed. A tower. Miss Linda, I see you with the quick jokes over there. Take that, take that. uh, mhm. This is also somebody's relationship is about to crumble, a separation and or divorce. Immediately is over. Some type of job, success, career, limelight, literally somebody's home has been destructed, will be taken or taken down. So this person will be left to shambles. The Knight of Swords. Ooh, somebody's gonna speak up fast. Somebody is will be putting out some type of or giving some type of information. Now again, if this is a friend or a group of friends that you were dealing with and it's been some type of ghosting or separation or something like that, that also can be the tower moment. Maybe you broken up with somebody, maybe you quit a job or recently got fired or or taken away from a job. um, this can be you that will be, maybe you walked away without saying anything, or maybe you had some choice words with the manager or the shift leader or whoever. Okay. But this is also somebody who has experienced a tower moment in their life. Can be recently, but um, but it can be like recent past because tower moments are current, but it is in reverse. But you can't take a tower moment too far in the past, but it can be like a recent past, like months ago or up to a year ago at least. Okay? Or in the current energy. Um this person in or you is the Knight of Swords has some very choice words to say. So remember, Mercury retrograde doesn't bring a ex back or friend, family member, but it will bring needed conversation back to the surface to see, like I talked about, 11th house of Aquarius, to see if things can be mended. Now, it doesn't mean that a lot of you have to get back with an ex and all of that. That's not what it means. It just means to fix the conversation, to illumination, to be brought back up to the surface, so to see if peace and joy and happiness can be the new quest between you and this person and or people. Okay. But the Knight of Swords also can be using very forceful words, because it is a knight, and that's what a knight does. It takes action as with Mars energy as a warrior. What is a warrior? A knight. Right? Woo, 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 woo. Scorpio energy. Judgment day, judgment call. Mm-mm. Somebody here is going to speak up. Somebody here is starting to feel the pressure to get ready to say something. Because somebody here is facing judgment. You see how the knight is looking at the judgment here? Like, I'm going to have to say something, and I'm going to say something quick and in a hurry. This is also as a knight energy. Somebody wants to cuss and fight or is in a very hurried pace, Mars energy, to feel pressured to make a judgment call about a situation and or about oneself. Getting oneself out of a situation or associated, remember, groups of friends, people you hang around with, people who you associate your name with. Where is it? But somebody here is wanting to stop the discovery also of action can also be in taking place on one person. So it's kind of like, let's break it down real quick. If this is somebody that like you, they're feeling pressured to say something. Knight of Swords, right? Because of their past and things that they went through, they're scared to take action, to confront and be a warrior, to fight for not only their self, but the choice, to make a choice to start dating you or become a relationship or a pair. You understand? If this is you, you're already in a marriage or living with somebody or in a relationship, things from the past that has been troubled as the Tower moment, you're ready to take action now. You're feeling very pressured to make a choice or a decision to remove yourself from this marriage or live in type of relationship. Um, if some of you are feeling pressured to make a judgment call and to start looking for jobs or an employment, you're going to do that. But with the reflection card that came out, it can be some type of delay, but still go ahead and put your information out there or apply for a job, and they're going to get back to you probably closer toward at probably at least 2 weeks until the middle of April. Because I feel again that this Mercury retrograde is going to be different than ones before. So I still feel that communication will be. Um, Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. I still feel that communication will be given with the Knight of Swords coming out. Okay. But somebody here also, whoever's going through this, if you want to take it back to the things that been in the news, they're feeling pressured to speak up and to reveal something. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Because they know they're not going to win over the illumination, over keeping their self hid for however long or away from society. Somebody here is feeling pressured not to fight this battle, which can be, thank you, releasing information with the Knight of Swords. They're feeling pressured to release information against very higher status or successful people with illumination here, or to stay down low with it and keep it to their self. So they're feeling pressured to make a choice, but they know they won't win this battle. This is a battle that they won't win, even, so I don't know if that person know that, but they not gonna win this battle. Look at there, Knight of Pentacles. You see how all these knights are coming out? This is again Taurus energy. But what is about to happen in Taurus is Jupiter is about to go to Taurus um, May the 1st. So after Mercury retrograde, um, it can be some type of favor for your relationship to move forward, but things are going to be slow up until May the 1st. Okay. So do be prepared to make a choice so that when Jupiter does go into Taurus, you'll be ready um, to have an answer. You see that? As soon as I said it, King of Wands, to take action, which is this Mars energy. Somebody here can be an Aries, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. Now you got the face off between a Knight of Pentacles and a King. So somebody here is a representation of a knight, which is obviously somebody who is in lower status than a King of Wands. Um, but again, what's up with this face off type of stuff? Whoever is kind of like moving slow towards you, they're the Knight of Pentacles. So, or you can take it vice versa. Okay, if you're wanting to take things very slow, then you're the Knight of Pentacles. If you're more the action oriented type of person where you're wanting this relationship to get started, you want an answer, you want a choice, um, then you're the representation of this King of Wands. You're not trying to pressure anybody. I feel and see here that your vision is going to be a success regardless. So it's not the reading saying that, oh, you're feeling pressured to be in a relationship with anybody. You're cool. You can be alone. You have been alone with the cave card here. But you also are being illuminated a new vision, a new quest that is the new purpose of your life is to be associated with new friends or to make new friends. Um, can also be one special platonic friend in your life, or also somebody that you can be closer than platonic with the King of Wands here. Mhm. But somebody had a chance to do something with the Tower in reverse, but they didn't do it. They've still been communicating with you as a knight, trying to keep you in their energy, or this can be vice versa. But now it's getting down to the wire of judgment that you or the other person, somebody here is feeling pressured to make a choice. Either you're going to do something about this, or it's time to separate. You go on your quest and I go on mine, right? But somebody also see here as the Five of Swords that this is not a battle that they were really ready to kind of fight. Um, they also don't want to be like a narcissist, or they don't want to be like take advantage of you or this situation with the Five of Swords here. It's kind of like they're taking it slow because they want to go right or do right by this situation, especially if this is a relationship. But their actions also can be about to change or to pick up. I want to clarify this Judgment card because that's the very most important here. Bottom of the deck is Two of Swords, which is the choice, like I said. For every action, there is a reaction, so choose wisely. Clarifying the Judgment was just, okay. Six of Swords. So they're going to go quiet. I'm telling you early. They're going to go quiet. You've been talking to this person or you've been talking to them. Conversation been all right. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case going on with them and or you, somebody's starting to feel the pressure to it's time to make a choice because it's been going on and on and on some days, some weeks, some months, and nobody has really done anything about it. Okay? So the pressure point to either you or this other person is either to speak up and finally get in contact with you and say something to you, or they're about to kind of ghost you and don't and start not to say anything. Now, if you want to blame it on the Mercury retrograde, whatever, but I kind of see that it's like a chicken shit type of way to try to rectify a problem. So instead of taking action and doing something like a warrior, they're going to ghost you and go quiet. Can be for a couple of days, maybe about 5 to 6 days. For some of you, can be 6 weeks, 6 months. So if this is somebody on the run, also, they may be gone up to 6 months to 6 years. I don't know if that's jail time, probation time, hiding out time, but somebody is about to get the hell on here. Somebody is about to or is already on the run. Let's just say it like that. And they're already hiding out. What is this? See that? I told you, wedding rings. Somebody here is feeling pressured that they want to make a union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, and devotion. But they're feeling pressured to be that or to give you that, or vice versa. That's what this Mars energy for some of you in your chart or the other person's chart, they're feeling this drive force to want to marry you or be in this soul connection or actually be devoted to you and stop acting or being like a king of wands, which is very flirty, going out with different people. With the sun card here, they like to be the center of attention, so they like to go out a lot, they like to be seen, they like to be the center of attention. So this person also can have a lot of Leo in their chart. Not calling Leo specifically like that, but it's just that the sun is a representation of the Leos. Now, if you're separating in a marriage or a relationship right now, the Tower in reverse, you're feeling pressured to get yourself back out there and start dating. You've been going very slow. You may talk on the phone to people. You may go out occasionally, right? But somebody been narrowing their attention on you, King of Wands. And you're kind of feeling pressured, not by the other person, but your new vision of quest, which is to move on with your life. Yes, you had a divorce. Yes, somebody moved out or you moved out. Y'all broken up. Okay. Now it's time for a new quest and for you to move on. This is also somebody that was feeling the pressure to have married you, but they didn't because they wanted to stay a King of Wands. They kept delaying it, taking it slow. It would be fights and arguments, and discussions, but they kept wanting to they kept wanting rather to win you over than to actually win you as a marriage or to marry you. So we got talking, like I said. Can you see it? Talking. Which is interested, awaiting messages, text calls, email, talking more. So one of you is going to start talking more about a coming together. So don't be surprised if you or this other person start asking questions about where would you get married if you was to get married? Have you been married before? What do you see as a marriage potential in a person, or what do you want? When, what month would you get married if you wanted to get married? Now, some of you also can be going to a friend's wedding, or somebody soon here will be getting married. So somebody's feeling the pressure of the judgment card here. Um, so some of you can be traveling in the next 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks, or in the month of June. Somebody here may be getting married. So you may have to soon respond to the wedding invitation. Okay. And it can be at a very secure or very local, low key spot. They may be having like a, ooh, gave you two cards. They may be having like some type of outside ceremony with a lot of lights, very low key, can be in a ducked off type of location. Some of y'all, if you decide to go to that, what is up with all this engagement and stuff? Um, if some of y'all decide to go to that wedding, you may meet somebody. Cause this is how it's coming up. Cause it said make a choice, right? For every action, there's a reaction. So if you make a choice to attend somebody's wedding, somebody's gonna end up liking you here, King of Wands, and it's gonna put them in the mind of wanting to get married. Now, everybody is not dating. Everybody is not talking to somebody, but you do have to allow yourself out of this cave to allow this energy to be part of your vision and quest. If you're hiding and you ducked off and you're keeping yourself purposely out of your new quest in life, you're not understanding your full purpose also. K2 Rahu. Some of you may get proposed to. Some of you turn down a proposal because you rather be single. But this also may be somebody may have an epiphany that they should have asked you to marry them, or you are the one they should marry. But they're they can be taking it slow, then all of a sudden they take action. So however or whoever your person is, and or you, if you're the masculine, this can be how Mars is going to be moving in your chart by the end of the year. You understand what I mean? Because it's all based on this Mars energy. Now, like I just said, March the 31st, Mars is going out of Aquarius and moving into Pisces. So your person may have a Pisces rising, ascendant, or moon. Um, Mars can be going into your person's seventh house of partnership, fifth house of Leo. Mars can be going into their first house, which is giving them the courage to take action and to do something. But let's look at these so I can get ready to let y'all go. We're at 58 minutes. So engagement ring is in reverse, which is higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, and completion. But it is in reverse. But remember, like I said, Mercury goes retrograde in a couple of days. So, but Jupiter, which is AKA for husband, right? It moves into Taurus on May the 1st. Then we have blowing kisses, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection, return. So some of you, if you're open receptivity to it, somebody here that has been taking things very slow, they're feeling pressured to start communicating better, talking more about how they are interested in you, how they're being more open to love. This can be also you. They're going to be better at giving and receiving. They also, for some of you, this is why also they have been taking it slow about taking action on you, about being intimate or coming towards you about intimacy. as an action. hmm They've been, believe me now, they've been feeling pressured to want it and to do it. But for some of you, they've been craving, trying to subside those cravings, okay? Because they know that this is something that is a lot more special. So we have separation in reverse. Let's read this first. And we have abundance in reverse. This is the first time that we got this card. So we have positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss and blessings. Like I said, somebody here is feeling pressured that, who is that, Linda? Um, Somebody here is feeling, I don't know why I'm whispering. Why am I whispering? Hmm. Somebody here knows that you want commitment. Maybe they're scared of commitment. Maybe you are too. But whatever type of friendship or relationship or person that you're going to run into or dating, they know if they do not give more, also for you. It's a secret. Ah, I love you, Midlinda. Cause I sure started whispering, didn't I? They know, like maybe you're having problems about receiving love. Cause maybe you just don't want it. You're scared of it. You done had a lot of tower moments when it comes to love and relationship, and you just a cave sanctuary. Like I'm good on my own. I'm not trying to go back down that road. Some of you also with the wedding rings could have been married before. Now you're divorced. I don't see the Queen of Swords here, but you just don't want that. But maybe somebody has a crush on you that you don't know about. Okay. But it does say giving and receiving. So for some of you, if you're talking or dating somebody right now and they're only giving a little, or you're giving more and they're receiving, but they haven't been really reciprocating, they know here that this is a possible union. Don't let them tell you differently. They are interested. I don't know what type of game that they're trying to play, or maybe they came from a lot of hurt tower moment. Maybe they don't really want to talk about it. Maybe they're feeling pressured to escape it, Six of Swords. But this person may stop talking to you, and I don't want you to take it to heart that they don't like you. They do. They do. It's just that either they don't have enough money or they're trying to build up their money right now, but they are seeing even more the sun illumination that you are a blessing and that this is that you would be an abundant part of their life. They need to make a choice, either missing out on you or staying a player. Only thing about that, if they choose to stay a player, they may not find nobody to play with, you know? And this is how they gonna end up for the rest of their life. And they can have missed out on engagement and a very manifested, well abundant marriage and relationship. Cause they trying to be or stay a king of wands. I was finna say a king of swords. So again, somebody here, they're gonna start talking more. Okay. Somebody here is also trying to come out of sadness, bitterness. Okay. Thinking about you or thinking about another person or situation. Yeah, somebody here also needs to understand, play on the play, play on the play. Somebody here needs to understand that they need to cut their old losses. I don't know if they're trying to stay open so that maybe somebody from the past can come back to them, but they need to stop the pattern. Okay, you see that again? It's a silent treatment. That's what that Six of Swords is for me on my channel. Six of Swords is not talking. So if this is somebody that you already know, of course, and y'all have not been talking, they want to start talking. Okay, let's just end it because I've already been on here an hour. But y'all know, if I haven't gave y'all a reading in 2 days, then I'll always be on here an hour. Make sure y'all check out my other channel, Yes or No Tarot. You can always see the link to that in my community tab. Now, I ain't put nothing out over there in probably about a week, but the readings are still in good judgment, okay? Because I don't have a lot of followers over there. I think I only got like 60. So, but my shorts, I got a lot of views on my shorts. So I do more shorts over there than I do full readings. I get a lot of attention on my shorts. So surrender, see there, surrender stubbornness. So they can be you or the other person. Keep in mind that this eclipse energy is trying to eclipse people's patterns away, whether they're good or bad. Because it's time for a new vision. Okay, and that new quest, that new vision mean that people that have been acting or being like the King of Wands, playing on people, playing people out of money, playing people out of success, harming, hurting people, not doing right by them, by having a truthful marriage and or relationship or living together or co-parenting, all of that is going to stop. That person may not know it, okay, but they feel the pressure of it. The pressure of it is K2 and Rahu, and also these eclipses. So the same thing with you, was eclipsing away from you. It's now you need to also stop a lot of your patterns that you have been doing. Okay, it's not just all about the other person. So stubbornness is if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. That's that receptivity, being open, taking things slow, but at least being open to it. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. But this also could be your person who is tensing up and taking a rigid stance. Okay? And like I said, they will begin to talk more or want to talk, text, and be around you. They may not say right now that they want commitment, but they do. Okay? I know you're going to be like, well, that's not how they talking. Yeah. Because they don't want you to know. This is a pressure within them that they're making a choice as a new vision, as a new way of being, doing, seeing marriage, commitment. They're changing into another person. So they're being stubborn about it. But they understand too, that if they end up letting you go again, especially if this is somebody from the past or if you're new to this person, that their sense of whole abundance is gone. What is this? Surrender to silence. You see what I'm saying? How it flipped in reverse. Somebody's going to be talking. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So like I said, let go and enter the stillness within. You see how the person is in the cave? But this card is in reverse. So this person will be opening up more. You will be opening up more, even though you say you're not. You will be. Because it's on your quest now. Yeah, you've been stubborn and stuff about it, but that's not going to last long because it's time. Division quest. Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas and how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Like I said, division quest. How to solve a dream or a problem. Can be an actual problem, but also can be a problem from within, a problem in your marriage and or relationship, or a problem about how you don't want love and relationship anymore. But surrender to your creativity though. Okay, surrender your attachments to the results in reverse. So that is also a big problem that one of you is having or somebody is having, is that you're so worried about the outcome that you're missing or not being in the present moment. So somebody here again is overthinking. Well, how will the future be? How will this be? It's like worry about in the present right now. Okay? You're going to get continued epiphanies. But thinking so much into the future and worrying about so much in the past, it may not be you, but it can be this person, and that's keeping them stubborn. So surrender your desire to control people. Well, that's being cut down from somebody. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Like I said, for some of you, it's going to be different for everybody, but somebody here may back off. Six of Swords. They may stop talking for a period of time, and you may think, well, okay, they broke the relationship off. They don't like me. They didn't want me. They didn't want commitment. They're making a choice because it's hard for somebody to make a choice to stop being stubborn and to give in, especially if they're masculine. That's that King of Wands energy. Now, King of Wands is very open, creative, goes after what he or she desires, a go getter, but it's still a king. And kings, a lot of time, can be very stubborn. They also can be thinking or needing to think, you or them, a creative way to proposal, to talk to you about this, especially if they've been very adamant about not wanting a relationship. They just wanted to have fun and date. They want to stay single. But now they don't put their foot in their mouth and that they're realizing that they're feeling pressured to uh, change the quest. Because, for every action, there's a reaction. So, however, that they go about this King of Wands determines how you're going to react. This also can be why the compassion card is next. Okay? So be gentle with yourself. You're a magnificent soul. When you marry intention with action, miracles happen. So, like I said, somebody here have to have a more of a faith and belief system that there will be benefit and success from this. Have faith. But they're worrying, they're being stubborn, they're lacking the faith that just because a last relationship or marriage or whatever didn't work and that they feel they made a bad choice, they're trying to avoid the reaction of making that choice again. But everybody's not the same. Okay? Okay, if y'all want me to do a specific reading on bad boy, leave me a comment. He kind of already came out in this reading, but as a general, I wanted to make sure I get the messages out for y'all. That's the most important. So I can dedicate a total reading about Mr. Bad Boy. Um, if you want me to, just put Bad Boy in the comments, and then I probably can do that tomorrow. So I'm not going to do a Venus. I probably will do a Venus go to Pisces reading. But the last readings I've been doing, Pisces have been coming up so much anyway. I did a Rahu in Pisces. I did a I don't know. I forgot. Y'all have to look back. But we'll see. Miss Linda said bad boy. But for people who may not see me on live, you may see this tomorrow or the day after. Just go ahead and still put bad boy in the comments, and that'll let me know if I at least get 4 or 5 bad boys, then I'll do a reading. But y'all remember too that I did a reading on Cardi B, what, about 7 years ago or so? No, about 4 or 5 years ago. And I said in that reading, when she was going through all her legal troubles allegedly, and she was in court and stuff, I told her then, well, I didn't tell her, but her reading was indicating that if she didn't make a choice to divorce Offset, then that she would have to deal with his karma, and she chose to stay. You can see it is in my playlist, and you can look at the date of when I did the Cardi B reading, and I said within 2 weeks to 2 years that it was going to be a separation and or divorce. And actually, this came up allegedly, whatever that they're going through now. It was an extra year added on, so it was. She didn't make the choice then, but it ended up she finally made the choice, and it was 3 years. So it took her an extra year, but she was supposed to do it, excuse me, back when I did the reading. So y'all have to go and pull it up in my playlist. I also did a reading on Nipsey Hussle before, and I believe those are the only 2 celebrity readings I've done, because I try not to tap too much into those energies. But my Cardi B reading was dead on. Everything that I said that she was supposed to do or need to do, she didn't do it at the time. Her reading suggested it, but it did suggest on what was going on. But y'all have to go and look at it. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. And yeah, I will be doing a Mercury goes retrograde reading. And we're going to probably still do the bad boy reading. I should have did it today, but everything that really been coming out anyway the past couple of days has been about that. If you pay attention to my readings, because I already said that, with the energy of the eclipse, that a lot of money, houses, cars, careers, and relationships will be taken away. Right? Okay. I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much, and take care.